Welcome to the Absolute Roofing Repmo Basketball pregame show from Republic Tiger Sports. We'll look ahead at tonight's matchup and get you ready for tonight's game. And now, the Absolute Roofing Repmo Basketball pregame show.
Conference season opens this week. Neosho comes to town, and before we talk specifically about Neosho, does your blood get pumping a little bit more when conference season rolls around, or is it all the same?
Oh, definitely. I think you take every game serious. You want to win every game, but one of our goals is to win a conference championship, and we tell our guys that the most important game is the game in front of us, and we've got a lot of championship games that we've got to play, and we call every conference game a championship game because in our league, there's not room for very many losses in it. And so I think last year there were 2 teams with 1 loss. We had 2 losses, and then there were multiple teams with 4 or 5 losses, and that just says a lot about the depth of our conference and how good it is. So we tell our guys, we're about to go through a stretch where we're going to play a lot of championship games. So you always think about the adrenaline and the excitement you have for a championship game and a blue and gold finals or a Republic tournament or a Bolivar tournament. We're going to have 9 of those. And so you got to be ready to play. You got to be excited about it. And so definitely the blood gets to flowing a little more, and just your attention to detail. But I think those are the things that our guys are really good at and our program's been good at. So hopefully we'll continue that this basketball season.
What stands out about Neosho as you look at their personnel and what they try to do?
Neosho's a team. They're 7-4 right now. They've got a really good player, Landon Austin. He's averaging about 18 points a game. He's a tough matchup. He's an athletic 6'2" guard that can really score the ball in bunches. He's good in transition, very strong, very athletic. And they're a team and a program that they've kind of been knocking at the door. They've done a really good job. Coach Culp, I think his first year at Neosho was my first year here, and they've continued to get better each year he's been there. And I think they've played in a couple district finals and played even Webb City, a team that maybe beat them by a little bit in the regular season. They gave them really good games in those district finals. So they're a team that we felt like, and we've told them that they're really just kind of searching for one of those big program wins. And they've been right there knocking on the door. They've given a lot of team fits the last couple years and taken a lot of teams to the wire, and they're kind of just waiting on that big program win against some of the top-tier teams. So we know we're going to have our hands full. They've got a really good player, and they've got some young guys that they're really excited about and should be. So it's going to be a dogfight for sure. We know COC wars that's what they are. They're wars, and so we're going to have to be ready to play, and we're going to have to make sure that we do a good job of executing our game plan and finding ways to execute the little things.
All right. Good luck against Neosho, and good luck in the COC.
Thank you.
Whether you have a hole in your roof or you're missing a single shingle, you know who to call in Republic. It's Mike Mansker and the team at Absolute Roofing. Give them a call at 869-0444 or find them online at absoluteroofers.com. Not only can Hines Street Pharmacy deliver prescriptions right to your door and often save you money compared to what you're paying at big box pharmacies, their drive-up window can help you avoid long lines on your way home from work, and now they're offering curbside flu shots. Hines Street Pharmacy. Experience the hometown difference.
Pinniger Chevrolet is proud we continue to serve Springfield and Southwest Missouri as we have for over 40 years. The Pinniger Chevrolet family treat each of our customers like family and exceed every expectation, not only in the large selection of new Chevrolets on the lot, but also the quality of pre-owned vehicles to fit any budget. Whether you need a new vehicle, have yours serviced, or need some body repair, pick Pinniger every time. Find new roads in Republic or online at PinnigerChevrolet.com.
Pick Pinniger every time!
State Farm Insurance is there anytime, anywhere you need it with helpful advice and award-winning service. In Republic, call Chris Yoakum at 732-1463 or go online at chrisyoakum.com and get to a better state. When you need a plumber, you usually need one fast, but you also want one who'll do the job right. In the Republic area, that's Far Better Plumbing. Whether it's residential, commercial, or you need excavation, call Far Better and let them take away the stress of your plumbing problem. Call them at 864-8703 or find them online at farbetterplumbing.com. Central Gas Propane is locally owned and operated and offers exceptional customer service when you need it most. They go the extra mile to meet their customers' needs with a level of service and communication that no other company can beat. Call today to switch and save Central Gas Propane at 417-725-3833 or online at centralgasmo.com.
I'm Todd Wojciechowski, Executive Vice President at People's Community Bank. Our mission is to put our communities first, and that's true right here in Republic. Whether it's supporting Republic schools or volunteering for one of the nonprofits doing good work in our hometown, all of us at People's Community Bank are committed to making Republic a better place to live. I hope you'll stop in soon and say hi.
People's Community Bank, right on Highway 60. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
With virtual grocery shopping, birthday parties, and even yoga, it seems everyone is doing things virtually. At Cox Health, we have 2 virtual care options to make it even easier to get the care you need from your home or workplace. Virtual visits on demand to see the first available Cox Health provider, and our new virtual visits for primary and specialty care. Now, you can schedule a virtual appointment for adult wellness exams and other routine care with a physician you already know and trust. To learn more, visit Cox Health at coxhealth.com.
Welcome back to the Retmo pregame show, sponsored by Absolute Roofing, as the Tigers get set to open conference play at home against Neosho. The Wildcats come in with an 8-5 record, and Republic, of course, under Coach Tim Brown, is 11-1. The Wildcats are led by Landon Austin, a 6-foot senior, averaging 16.5 points a game, and also averaging 3.8 assists. He's had a couple of big games this year in scoring. It started off red hot, 39 points in the Wildcats opener. That was against Aurora, and that is his season high. The Tigers, of course, led by Drew McMillan. He's averaging just over 20 points a game. Also the team's second leading rebounder at 4.2 rebounds a game, and it should be a good one tonight as the Tigers look to open conference play with a win at home against Neosho. Coming off a win against Central a week ago on senior night, and so having a week off is sometimes you might open up with a little bit of rust and need to shake that off. So that'll be one thing that we'll be watching tonight as the game begins, to see whether the Tigers can come out with a fast start despite having been off for a week since the last time they were on the floor. Starters for the Tigers: Alante Askew, Carson Neff, Drew McMillan, Avery Moody, and Devin McMillan. And for Neosho, the aforementioned Landon Austin, averaging 16.5 points a game. Chase Flynn, a 6'2 senior, he's averaging 12.2 and 6.9 rebounds a game. Isaiah Green, a 5'10 sophomore, averaging 7.2 points a game, pulling down 4.8 rebounds, and leads the team in assists, averaging 2.3 per game. Carter Fensky will come off the bench. He's averaging 5.9 points a game and shooting 33% from beyond the three-point arc. And I believe I skipped Dalton Brody there in the starting lineup for Neosho, a 6-foot senior, averaging 8.1 points a game. So the team's finishing up their warm-ups. We're going to take one more quick break and be back with the rest of our Absolute Roofing Retmo Basketball pregame show after this timeout on Republic Tiger Sports. Southern Sun Electric is a proud sponsor of the Classroom Spotlight. They encourage all student athletes not to settle for just good enough on the field, on the court, and in the classroom. Keep pushing yourself to higher levels and go Retmo from Southern Sun Electric. It's easier than ever to get your Rocco's Pizza fix. Place your order on their website at roccositaliankitchen.net or call them with one tap inside the Republic Tiger Sports mobile app. And don't forget dessert, because Rocco's is serving homemade ice cream prepared right on site. Rocco's Italian Kitchen. Pizza, pasta, perfection. For more than 30 years, Yoakum Automotive's been the hometown auto repair shop you can trust. And with their new digital vehicle inspections, their mechanics will show you exactly what's wrong with your car and let you sign off before the repairs are made. Ask about their shuttle service and loaner vehicles when scheduling your appointment online at yoakumautomotive.com. Just about set to go. We'll let Ken Knierim take over for a while on the PA mic as We have the national anthem coming up and then the introduction of starting lineups here in Republic.
Let's now meet the starting lineups for tonight's varsity contest for the visiting Wildcats of Neosho, coming in with a record of 8 wins and 5 losses. This is their first conference game, as it is for your Republic Tigers. Here's the starting lineup for Neosho. A 6'2 senior, number 2, Chase Flynn. 5'8 sophomore, number 3, Brock Franklin. 6' senior, number 4, Landon Austin. 6' senior, number 22, Dalton Brody. And 5'10 sophomore, number 32, Isaiah Green. Neosho Wildcats are led by head coach Zane Colt, assisted by Jacob Shrigley and T. Helsel. On your feet, Tiger fans, it's time to meet your 11-1 Republic Tigers. Begin their first conference game of the season. Here is your starting lineup. A 6' sophomore, number 2, Avante Askew. 5'10 senior, number 4, Carson Beck. 5'11 senior, number 10, Drew McMillan. 6'3 junior, number 12, Avery Moody. And 6'1 junior, number 15, Devin McMillan. Your Republic Tigers, led by head coach Tim Brown, assisted by Brian Tucker and Tony Armstrong. Again, the officials for tonight's game: Dana Brown, Brandon Moore, and Patrick Yeomans.
Tip is up and controlled by Republic, and Alante Askew will bring it up court for the first time as the Tigers get things started in the COC season of 2021. McMillan around a pick off a pass from Neff. It's no good. The ball tipped out of bounds, and Moody couldn't save it in. And Neosho will get it for the first time. Comes right side to Chase Flynn, averaging 12.2 a game. And now to the free throw line. Austin dishes it off. Tigers cut him off. Man-to-man defense, and Austin will be a focus of this Tiger defense. Baseline drive and a reach-in foul called against Alante Askew. Sophomore guard picks up his first foul of the night. Chase Flynn was trying to get around him. And now Landon Austin will throw it in. And step back in and take it up at the top of the key, back it out near midcourt. Neosho's run about 30 seconds off the clock or more here on this possession. Taking their time. Trying to get an open look against this man-to-man defense of Republic. Even when Republic's offense has struggled, their defense has been able to keep them in games, and the Blue and Gold tournament was a good example of that, as Fair Grove was able to keep the Tigers from scoring, but had a hard time getting on the board themselves. Not Fair Grove, but Crane. And that ended up being a one-point game that was in the 40s that the Tigers won. Austin steps to the free throw line and bangs it in. Austin got just enough space to put it up. And it's 2-0. Devin McMillan, top of the key, throws it to Neff. Ball above the head to Askew. Down the middle of the lane and back out to Devin McMillan. Bounces it one time, throws it to Neff. And he scoops it to Moody, then to Devin McMillan, drives to the block and pulls it back out. Throws it to his brother Drew in the lane, tosses it to Neff, who's open for three, missed it. And in the corner, Askew tracks it down. Looked inside, then an no-look pass and a little shovel pass to Drew McMillan. Across to Askew, open for three. And that rimmed around, wouldn't go. And a rebound to Neosho. Dalton Brody pulled it down. And here comes Austin. 2.5 minutes in, the Tigers still looking for their first basket. Austin, a one-handed pass up top to Flynn, then to Brody. Brody to Isaiah Green, missed the shot, and putting it back up on the follow is Dalton Brody. Drew contact and will shoot 2 free throws. Carson Neff commits the foul. Brody's first free throw is no good. Brody misses both of them, and the Tigers get it back. Trailing by 2, still looking for their first basket. McMillan open for three. Devin McMillan missed it, and it's tipped, and Brody gets the rebound. So the Tigers cold from the floor, and mentioned before the game, it's been a week since they played, and they do look like they are a little bit rusty at this point. Of course, you never know. Is it rust, or is it just a cold start? Austin throws it to Brock Franklin, then back to Austin, who takes the three, and he hit it. Landon Austin puts Neosho up 5-0. Quick start for the Wildcats. Drew McMillan, long three for him, wouldn't go, and another rebound for Brody. Neosho dominating on the board so far. And it's been 1 and out for the most part for the Tigers. And they still have no points to show for their efforts so far. Austin has all 5 for Neosho. To Flynn and then to Green. Back to Flynn. Throws it to Austin on the Tiger logo. And then back to Chase Flynn, and Neosho resets. Neosho is in no hurry on the offensive end. They're going to try an alley-oop, and it's going to be a foul on Chase Flynn as he tried to get up there and get it. See this unfold as McMillan, or Moody, sealed him off there. And the foul called on Neosho, so the Tigers will get the ball back, but not before a quick timeout. We'll leave it right here. That better look at the action, sponsored by Vision Health Eye Center. Vision Health, dedicated to helping you get a better look at everything. Find them online at visionhealtheyecenter.com. So Republic still scoreless. Scoreless for 4 minutes and nearly 4.5 minutes now. Askew top of the key, takes it into the lane, throws it on the baseline to Devin McMillan, then to Moody, back to Devin McMillan in the corner. His three is up, it's no good, and Neff with a rebound. Puts it up and missed the shot and got his own board as it came right back down into his hands. And then he tried to toss it, it's tipped, and Askew will track it down to the backcourt. The Tigers will reset. So Republic gets another crack at it. Third chance on this possession and a reach called against Isaiah Green.
Isaiah Green, his first, team second. Substitution for Republic, number 13, Oliver Welch in the line.
Oliver Welch checks in. Tigers have gotten open looks. They just haven't made any of their shots. And still only down by 5 despite the cold start. Neff takes another one. That one off the mark too. Again, 2 Tigers there for the rebound. Kick it out to Drew McMillan. It rolls around and won't go. And then it squirts off the hands of Moody and Welch. Out of bounds, back to Neosho. Fronebarger will check in, so will Tyson Young. Avery Moody will check out, and so will Carson Neff. And let's see if the substitution does anything offensively. Fronebarger can hit the 3. He's hitting nearly 60%. He doesn't shoot a lot, but he is hitting at a high percentage from beyond the three-point arc. Isaiah Green across the lane for an easy layup by Chase Flynn. And it's 7-0. Young throws it to Askew, and Askew to Fronebarger. One-handed pass to Askew, cross court. Takes it to the free throw line and then throws it to Welch. Hands it off to Fronebarger, back to Welch, into the lane, floats it up with one hand, rolls around and goes. Oliver Welch puts the Tigers on the board. It took 6 minutes, but the Tigers have finally scored. Called against Landon Austin. Ball knocked away, and Neosho gets it. Austin pulls up from about 15, and he hit it. Landon Austin has 7. And it's 9-2 with 1:16 left to go. The Tigers with only 2 points in the first 7 minutes. Down low, up and in. Tyson Young with the finish. So the Tigers have got to feel fortunate to only be down by 5. Thinking about a 3, Chase Flynn. And the ball on the ground, and Fronebarger picks it up. Gives it to Askew with 40 seconds left. He takes it to the free throw line, just inside the free throw line, puts it up and in. Askew, his first 2, and it's down to 3, 9-6. Boy, a stop here would be a good way to end the quarter. And a steal by Drew McMillan. And then it's taken away, gets it back, scoops it to Oliver Welch. Welch is harassed, and finally a whistle and a foul called on Neosho with 11 seconds left. So the Tigers get the steal out near half court. Landon Warnicki checks in, the 6-foot junior for Neosho. Fronebarger, Askew, Welch, Drew McMillan, and Tyson Young on the floor for the Tigers, with 10 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Askew pulls back, steps back, takes the 3 off the back of the rim. No good. Austin is going to launch a 3-quarter court shot. It is short. And at the end of the first quarter, Neosho has a 3-point lead. 9-6. We'll take a break and be back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports. Elliott Robinson and Company, LLP, Certified Public Accountants, is Republic's local full-service accounting firm, serving as your trusted business advisors. And again this year, they're making possible our By the Numbers feature, where we take a look at the stats that catch our eye on the Republic sports scene. ERCPA named to Accounting Today's 2020 Best Accounting Firms to Work For. You can find them in the Wildwood Plaza across from Pinnaker Chevrolet or online at ercpa.com. Any day's a great day to send flowers. Heaven Sent Flowers and Gifts has been your local florist in Republic since 1987, offering free local delivery. Call them at 732-1334 or go online to heavenssentflowers.com.
Hey now, Cracker Jack Shack.
Cracker Jack Shack has got your back with custom apparel for your club, organization, or business. And they take screen printing to the next level with amazing new software that lets you track your order online from concept to artwork to the finished product. Link it, see it, click it, get it. Only at the Shack.
Always on time and right on track. Cracker Jack Shack, we've got your back. Cracker Jack Shack.
Neosho gets the ball to start the second quarter, leading 9-6. 7 points for Landon Austin of Neosho in that first quarter. And he leads all scorers. 2 points for Chase Flynn. We'll get to the Tigers scoring in just a second. Austin turnaround jumper from near the free throw line, no good. Follow, no good. Brody got the board, and then a foul called against Brody on the third attempt to go up and get it. Let's watch it again. Brody picks up the loose ball, but then goes over the back on that second attempt. And that better look at the action, sponsored by Vision Health Eye Center. Vision Health, dedicated to helping you get a better look at everything. Find them online at visionhealtheyecenter.com. Drew McMillan underneath, and he walked. Tigers trapping Austin. He gets it off to Flynn, who bounces it across the lane, and a foul committed by the Tigers. Isaiah Green will go to the line and shoot a couple of free throws. And the foul is on Oliver Welch. First personal foul on Oliver Welch, third team foul on the Tigers in the first half. McMillan in and Fronebarger out. First free throw is no good, and that's 3 missed free throws for Neosho so far. And now they hit one. So Green hits 1 of 2. And it's 10-6. Welch at the top of the key, looks inside, throws it on the arc to Young. He steps to the free throw line and then gives it to Askew. Askew, stop and go, high off the glass, and it banks home. Nice shot by Askew. Down to 2 points. This is as close as it's been since the first couple of minutes of the game. Neosho scored the first 7. And the Tigers have never led. Didn't score for the first 6 minutes. Turnaround jumper is no good by Austin, and a rebound to Drew McMillan. Goes behind the back, defender falls down, bounces it across to Moody, and a reverse layup up and in. And a chance for a 3-point play for Moody. Great move up court by McMillan, a great find to Moody. And an outstanding sequence by the Tigers there. So Moody's free throw gives the Tigers the lead for the first time. Around the 6-minute mark of the second quarter. So it took them 10 minutes of action to take the lead for the first time. Three-pointer from the corner is no good. Weak side rebound to Askew. Thought about a baseball pass up court. Instead, he brings it himself. Stop and go dribble at the top of the key. Down to Welch on the left block. And Oliver Welch puts it up and in. He's got 4 points now. And it's 13-10. And the Tigers have heated up. The defense has helped. Another steal down to Drew McMillan. Lays it up with a left hand. First points for Drew McMillan, and it is 15-10. Almost another takeaway, now down low, and a layup up and in by Chase Flynn. Tigers on a 15-5 run even after that layup. Askew takes the handoff, or gives the handoff to McMillan. Drew McMillan takes it back to the middle. Tiger logo, long three. It's gonna go. There's the soft touch of Drew McMillan. It goes in, and it's a 6-point lead, and Neosho wants a timeout. Tigers have caught fire, and they lead by 6. We'll take a break and be back with more after this. You're watching Tiger Basketball on Republic Tiger Sports.
Landon, what do you think will check in for Neosho following the timeout? Carson Knapp returning to the Republic lineup.
Destiny Church is a proud sponsor of Republic Tiger Sports, and they would love to have you join them in person at 526 East Harrison behind McAllister's, Sunday at 9 a.m. or 10:45. There's also a Wednesday youth service for grades 6 to 12. Doors open at 6. Service begins at 6:30. You can find them on Facebook and Instagram or online at destinychurch.me. Landon Austin commits the foul.
Team 6.
Baseline jumper by Drew McMillan is good.
Drew McMillan back knocks down the short corner jumper.
McMillan has 7 points now, and the lead is 8. What a turnaround from a 7-0 deficit. Republic has outscored Neosho 20-5 since the 2-minute mark, 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Austin with a pass down low. It is off of his teammate out of bounds. Tried to get it to Chase Flynn. Or rather to Landon Wernicke. And Wernicke couldn't track it down. Brock Franklin will check in. That was. I think somebody dropped something. So official timeout, and now we're ready to go. McMillan pulls up at the free throw line, missed the shot, left it short, and a rebound by Landon Wernicke. Gets it to Austin, throws it up court for a three by Brock Franklin. It's off the back of the rim, but Wernicke tracks it down and then steps out of bounds, and Republic will get it back. Askew had it put back at him and then got it back, went up and got fouled, and he will get to shoot a couple of free throws. Green commits his second personal foul. Green, a 5'10" sophomore. And Askew will go to the line. He's got 4 points, and now he has 5. Missed the second one. And in the corner, it's out of bounds off of Republic. I thought he was going to point the other way. Took a while to tell us what he was thinking. So the Tigers leading by 9 after falling behind 7-0 with 1:58 left. So almost exactly 1 quarter ago, they still hadn't scored. And they have made up for lost time since then. In the backcourt, Neosho beats the pressure. Step back three is no good. And the foul called against Neosho. Got a push in the back. Let's watch it again. Neosho gets it up court. And then on the effort for the rebound, I didn't see it, but I guess Austin gave a little shove with the left hand there. I was looking at the wrong player when we played the replay. So Devin McMillan will shoot free throws, looking for his first points. First one good. And one more on the way for Devin McMillan. He is the 6th player to score for the Tigers in the first half. And he makes them both. So it's 23-12. And another turnover. Tigers now on a 23-5 run, and the Neosho fans getting a little unruly with the way things have turned against them. And a nice back cut down the baseline. Drew McMillan puts it up and in. McMillan has 9 points in the quarter, and it is 25-12. Down the lane, jump stop, up and in. Chase Flynn with his 6th point, 25-14. Shot off the mark. Flynn with a rebound, looks to run, doesn't have numbers, but he's got back anyway. He beat him back, and he'll go to the free throw line and shoot 2. Because of how far Neosho got ahead in the first 6 minutes, they're only down by 11 here. He hits these free throws, it's down to single digits with 44 seconds left to go in the half, and he does hit the first one. Flynn missed that one. Long rebound, and as he was falling down backwards, Oliver Welch threw it off to Askew before he ended up getting called for traveling. 35 seconds left. Let's see if the Tigers hold it or just take what the defense gives them. Spin move by Welch. Ducks under the defender, then missed the shot. And then he came up and grabbed the ball, and we've got a held ball. And the Tigers get to maintain possession. Great second effort by Welch. Inbound pass to Welch gets knocked away, and Neosho gets it back. Cross-court pass, and then back up top. Under 15 to go, and Neosho will hold it. Double team, and then a bounce pass intercepted by Drew McMillan. Weaves between defenders, one-handed up to Welch. Double pumps, tries to get the defender in the air. Ended up picking up the foul with 3 seconds remaining. And we'll go to the free throw line to shoot a couple. Oliver Welch has 4 points. Wernicke's second personal foul. And the first one short. Moody back in, Devin McMillan back in. Dalton Parks will check in for the first time. But only if Welch makes his free throw. He's checking in for Welch. Second free throw is too long, overcompensated, and with no time left, the shot is no good anyway. And at halftime, the Tigers have taken a surprising 10-point lead. I say surprising based on the way they started. They lead it by 10 at halftime, and we'll be back with our Gold Medal Gyms halftime show after this timeout on Republic Tiger Sports.
Gold Medal Gyms is where Republic athletes build a foundation for future success. Whether it's gymnastics, cheerleading, or tumbling, young athletes learn skills that prepare them to take on virtually any sport they choose. Sign up for your free trial at their gorgeous facility at Highway 60 and Highway M. Gold Medal Gyms, raising the bar for Republic athletics. Hetty Barbecue Company is home to great barbecue, including the famous Pig Nasty Sandwich. They're also home to our Retmo football show every Wednesday night. Go in and check them out or call them for takeout at 732-4BBQ. New York Life agent Michael Weeks is a proud sponsor of Republic Tiger Sports and a supporter of all Republic students on the field and off. If you have financial questions, call him at 417-831-5230. Thanks to New York Life agent Michael Weeks for his support of Republic Tiger Sports. Vision Health Eye Center, outstanding eye care, exceptional eyewear. From glasses, prescriptions, and contact lens fittings to emergency eye care, they help your family see, feel, and look better than they ever have before. Check them out online at visionhealtheyecenter.com. Super Clean Car Wash is Republic's newest and best car wash, conveniently located right on Highway 60. And with their monthly memberships, it's easier than ever to keep your car clean with a quick stop on your way home from work. Super Clean Car Wash on Highway 60 in Republic. Teamwear Solutions is not only your source for official Tiger apparel, but they're also a partner for your group's fundraising needs. Business apparel, bleacher apparel, and on-field apparel. They've got you covered. Find them online at teamwearsolutions.com.
Back in Republic on our Gold Medal Gyms halftime show, the Tigers leading 25-15. They fell behind 7-0. Had closed the gap to 9-6, but Neosho had that 3-point lead, 9-6 at the end of the first quarter. Republic, though, outscored Neosho 19-6 in the second quarter to take a 25-15 lead at halftime. Two different players have 7 points for Neosho, Landon Austin and Chase Flynn with 7 each. 1 point for Isaiah Green, and that's the extent of the scoring for the Wildcats. Republic led by Drew McMillan. He had 9 points, all in the second quarter. 5 points for Alante Askew, 4 for Oliver Welch, 3 for Avery Moody, and 2 each for Tyson Young and Devin McMillan. So 6 different players scored in the first half for the Tigers, and they overcame a 7-0 deficit, a scoreless stretch of 6 minutes to start the game, and they lead by 10 at halftime. We're going to take another break and be back with more of our Gold Medal Gyms halftime show after this timeout on Republic Tiger Sports.
Whether you have a hole in your roof or you're missing a single shingle, you know who to call in Republic. It's Mike Mansker and the team at Absolute Roofing. Give them a call at 869-0444 or find them online at absoluteroofers.com. Not only can Hines Street Pharmacy deliver prescriptions right to your door and often save you money compared to what you're paying at big box pharmacies, their drive-up window can help you avoid long lines on your way home from work, and now they're offering curbside flu shots. Hines Street Pharmacy. Experience the hometown difference.
Henniger Chevrolet is proud we continue to serve Springfield and Southwest Missouri as we have for over 40 years. The Henniger Chevrolet family treat each of our customers like family and exceed every expectation, not only in the large selection of new Chevrolets on the lot, but also the quality of pre-owned vehicles to fit any budget. Whether you need a new vehicle, have yours serviced, or need some body repair, pick Henniger every time. Find new roads in Republic or online at PennigerChevrolet.com.
Pick Vinegar every time.
State Farm Insurance is there anytime, anywhere you need it with helpful advice and award-winning service. In Republic, call Chris Yoakum at 732-1463 or go online at chrisyoakum.com and get to a better state.
Back on the Gold Medal Gyms halftime show. Tigers leading by 10 over Neosho, trying to win their first conference game of the season. And they'll have another conference game coming up on Friday as Carl Junction comes to town. We'll have 2 games later on this week. Thursday night, the Lady Tigers will face Carl Junction right here. And then Friday, it'll be a boys game on Friday night. And we'll carry both of those varsity games live, starting with the Lady Tigers on Thursday. It took a while for the Tigers to get started, but there were some highlights in that first half. Starting with this nice look from Avery Moody down low, from Alante Askew down low to Moody, and the finish. And then later on, after a steal on the defensive end, some nifty dribbling by McMillan. He goes behind the back right here, and then he will look down low, bounce it to Moody, who went with a reverse layup, put it up and in, and that was probably the play of the first half for the Tigers as they started rolling after they finally got going and took a 10-point lead at halftime, 25-15. Mentioned the basketball games coming up later this week. That is not all that's going on. The wrestling team is actually down at Neosho tonight, I believe, and then the Republic Invitational, their home wrestling tournament, is scheduled for this weekend. So that's January 16th, and this gym is going to see a lot of action from the 14th through the 16th. Girls basketball on Thursday, boys basketball on Friday, and then they'll turn it around and get started around 9:30 on Saturday morning with the wrestling tournament right here, the Republic Invitational. Swim team is in action also on Saturday. So they'll be in Springfield for a meet. And then on January 18th, the boys are playing in the Ozark Freshman Tournament. On the 19th, another home game and another broadcast for you as the Tigers host Sedalia Smith Cotton. That is a varsity and JV only night and that will start at 5:30. So we'll probably start a little later than usual on the varsity game there, but we'll have that broadcast. And that same night on the 19th, the Tiger Wrestlers are on the road for a quadrangular against Parkview, Hillcrest, and Hollister. On the 20th, the freshman girls, are at home against Glendale. And then starting on the 21st, a Thursday, the Lady Tigers participate in the Nixa Invitational. So that'll be some good basketball, and we'll carry those as well. Thursday night, they take on Nixa. Friday is West Plains, so they'll try to get some revenge on the Lady Zizzers, who knocked them off during the pink and white tournament in the semifinals. And then Saturday, don't hold me to this, but I think it's Parkview. I just went blank on who the fourth team is there. It's a round robin, and they will play the, I believe, 1 o'clock game on Saturday. So a 7:30 game on that Thursday, I think, and then they have the early game on the Friday, and then the early of the two games on Saturday afternoon. And we will carry, right now the plan is to carry all three of those from the Nixa Invitational Tournament in Nixa. Teams back on the floor warming up, and we are going to take one last break and be back with the second half after this timeout on Republic Tiger Sports.
I'm Todd Wojciechowski, Executive Vice President at People's Community Bank. Our mission is to put our communities first, and that's true right here in Republic. Whether it's supporting Republic schools or volunteering for one of the nonprofits doing good work in our hometown, all of us at People's Community Bank are committed to making Republic a better place to live. I hope you'll stop in soon and say hi.
People's Community Bank, right on Highway 60. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Central Gas Propane is locally owned and operated and offers exceptional customer service when you need it most. They go the extra mile to meet their customers' needs with a level of service and communication that no other company can beat. Call today to switch and save Central Gas Propane at 417-725-3833 or online at centralgasmo.com. When you need a plumber, you usually need one fast, but you also want one who'll do the job right. In the Republic area, that's Far Better Plumbing. Whether it's residential, commercial, or you need excavation, call Far Better and let them take away the stress of your plumbing problem. Call them at 864-8703 or find them online at farbetterplumbing.com. Neosho gets the ball first to start the second half, and the Tigers will try to hold on to this 10-point lead and extend it here in the third quarter. Man-to-man defense for the Tigers out of the break. Austin guarded by Devin McMillan, pulls it back out. Drew McMillan jumped out on him, and they're going to help on Austin. Austin is the primary weapon for these Wildcats, and going into the lane and having the ball tipped away is Neosho. Drew McMillan feeds it across the lane to Alante Askew, up and in. Askew with 7. It was Isaiah Green down at this end that lost the ball. Down low on the block, off the glass, too hard, and a block out by Carson Neff. Second personal foul on Chase Flynn. And the Tigers try to build on a 12-point lead. Into the lane, Askew scooped it up, too short, wanted the foul, didn't get it. And a block and a held ball alternating possession. Neosho didn't like that call. Let's take a quick look at it as the Tigers slowly bring it up court. Yeah. Look clean. Look clean from there. So the Tigers another chance to build on this 12-point lead. Devin McMillan on the wing, throws it to Moody and then to Drew McMillan. Thought about just pulling up and shooting a three. Instead, he finds Neff in the corner. One-handed pass across to Devin McMillan. And back to Neff, who's open on the arc, and he splashed it in. Carson Neff's first point. Neff is hitting 43% from beyond the arc. And a three at the other end is an air ball. It'll go out of bounds, and the Tigers will get it back. And a foul called against Neosho. Republic off to a 5-0 start to start the third quarter. Seven points for Askew, 9 for McMillan. And McMillan, Drew McMillan, takes the ball from Askew and then throws it back to Alante. Askew takes it into the lane, pulls back, falling down backwards, got the shot off, and it was actually too hard despite the fact he was about to fall on his rear end. Out of bounds. Landon Austin goes around a pick, throws it back to Flynn, and then to Franklin. Franklin around a pick from Brody, and then they come back to Austin. Tiger defense is causing fits for the Wildcats. Bounce pass down low to Brody. Brody had sealed off Moody, and Moody, I think, committed the foul. Avery Moody commits his first personal. And the pass inbounds hits the bottom of the backboard. Republic picks it up, fires it in the corner. Shot is up, no good, and a rebound on the weak side to Chase Flynn. Devin McMillan took the three from the corner. Askew reached in and got called for the foul. So second personal foul on Alante Askew with 3:54 left to go in the second quarter. And a timeout called by who? Called by Neosho. 3:54 left to go in the third quarter. We'll take a break and be back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
With virtual grocery shopping, birthday parties, and even yoga, it seems everyone is doing things virtually. At Cox Health, we have 2 virtual care options to make it even easier to get the care you need from your home or workplace. Virtual visits on demand to see the first available Cox Health provider, and our new virtual visits for primary and specialty care. Now, you can schedule a virtual appointment for adult wellness exams and other routine care with a physician you already know and trust. To learn more, visit Cox Health at coxhealth.com.
Southern Sun Electric is a proud sponsor of the Classroom Spotlight. They encourage all student athletes not to settle for just good enough on the field, on the court, and in the classroom. Keep pushing yourself to higher levels and go Repmo from Southern Sun Electric.
Neosho will throw it in on the side. Since 2 minutes left in the first quarter, not the second quarter, Republic has outscored Neosho 30-8. Now 30-10 as Brody gets the bucket. Neff drives to the baseline, then kicks it to Moody, whose shot bounds around and falls through. 5 points now for Avery Moody. Long three is off the mark. Drew McMillan with another rebound. 15-point lead in the ball for the Tigers. Moody trying to get position on Brody. That's a couple of strong kids down there that are leaning on each other. And Moody breaks free, picks up the foul, and completes the shot. And a chance for a three-point play. Watch Askew find Moody. Moody just gives him a look and breaks for the basket down the middle of the lane. So Moody completes the three-point play. He's got 8 points. And down at the other end, Austin breaks a drought. He hadn't scored since the first quarter. Had 7 in the first quarter. And a foul on Neosho. Tyson Young will check in. And Avery Moody will check out. Fronabarger in as well, along with Young. Drew McMillan, guarded by Brock Franklin. Throws it to Askew, open on the arc, and off the back of the rim, no good. Ball is tipped out and goes to Young, who tracks it down. And the Tigers start over. At the free throw line, Welch. And Drew McMillan baseline. Defender flew past him, and he said, "Thank you very much. I'll put it off the glass and in." Points for McMillan. Pull-up jumper from the free throw line is no good by Austin. Tipped around. Ends up back with Drew McMillan. Hesitation dribble. Falls down. Somehow gets it to Welch, and he lays it in. That was such a good pass, I'm not even sure if it was on purpose. And the ball goes out of bounds. Let's watch it again. McMillan has fallen down, and yeah, he threw it to Welch down there. What a play by Drew McMillan to have presence of mind to complete that play. And that better look at the action, sponsored by Vision Health Eye Center. Vision Health, dedicated to helping you get a better look at everything. Find them online at visionhealtheyecenter.com. Fronabarger's three is no good. Three at the other end is no good, and Fronabarger gets the rebound. Throws it to McMillan with 1:19 left to go in the third quarter. Welch in the corner to Fronabarger. He'll drive baseline and then kick it back out to Askew. Thought about a three, goes into the middle of the lane to Welch, who puts it up high off the glass. Missed the shot, but got fouled. Tigers now on top by 20 rather, 39-19. And Welch goes to the free throw line. Third foul on Landon Warnicki. First free throw is short. Tigers haven't shot free throws especially well tonight. Neither team has. Haven't been a lot of free throws, really, by either team. And he missed them both. Young got a hand on it, and then
I thought Welch got to it, but I guess Welch stepped out.
Returning for the Wildcats, replacing Green.
And Jack Cook on the camera points out that only one three-pointer by each team, too. Landon Austin has one. Drew McMillan has one. So really the shooting has been off all night. There has been a lot of scoring down low, and that's about it. Brody backs it in against Young. Young holds his ground and then swats it out of bounds. Good defense by Tyson Young.
Vinsky checks in, replacing Wernicke.
Vinsky in for Warnicki. 45 seconds left to go in the third quarter. And the Tigers have built their lead to 20. Austin, between a couple of defenders, puts it up, no good. Rolled off the rim and fell off. And the Tigers get it back with 30 seconds left to go in the quarter. Fronabarger bounces it to Welch. Give and go. Back to Fronabarger, who lays it up and in. Nice give and go. Jumper is no good. Drew McMillan with a rebound. 5 seconds left. He's got time. He pulls up from three. Missed everything. And out of bounds with 1.7 left. Neosho will get one last, probably futile crack at it. Let's see. They take a shot, and it is no good. Well, it was closer than I thought it was going to be, but still didn't go in. And at the end of three quarters, it's 41-19. Tigers have this one well in hand right now. We'll be back with the fourth quarter after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
It's easier than ever to get your Rocco's Pizza fix. Place your order on their website at roccositaliankitchen.net or call them with one tap inside the Republic Tiger Sports mobile app. And don't forget dessert, because Rocco's is serving homemade ice cream prepared right on site. Rocco's Italian Kitchen. Pizza, pasta, perfection. For more than 30 years, Yoakum Automotive's been the hometown auto repair shop you can trust. And with their new digital vehicle inspections, their mechanics will show you exactly what's wrong with your car and let you sign off before the repairs are made. Ask about their shuttle service and loaner vehicles when scheduling your appointment online at yoakumautomotive.com. Elliott Robinson and Company, LLP, Certified Public Accountants, is Republic's local full-service accounting firm, serving as your trusted business advisors. And again this year, they're making possible our By the Numbers feature, where we take a look at the stats that catch our eye on the Republic sports scene. ERCPA named to Accounting Today's 2020 Best Accounting Firms to Work For. You can find them in the Wildwood Plaza across from Pinnaker Chevrolet or online at ercpa.com.
Neosho gets the ball first to start the fourth quarter, trailing 41-9. They scored only 4 points in the third quarter. Republic outscored them 16-4, and Republic has outscored Neosho 35-10 since the end of the first quarter. 9 points for Landon Austin, 7 for Chase Flynn, 2 for Dalton Brody, and 1 for Isaiah Green for the Wildcats. Tigers are led by Drew McMillan, who has 11. And a baseline drive is no good, bounded off, and then goes out of bounds off the Tigers. Neosho gets another crack at it. 11 for Drew McMillan, 8 for Avery Moody, 7 for Alante Askew, 6 for Oliver Welch, 3 for Carson Neff, 2 for Fronabarger, 2 for Young, and 2 for Devin McMillan. And that's the scoring through three quarters for the Tigers. Turnover by Neosho, and the Tigers get it back. Fronabarger is going to take a three and missed it. Rebound to Landon Austin. Tigers have really shut down Austin after his fast start, but there he's back. Pull-up jumper from the free throw line is good, and he has 11 points. Oliver Welch, double pump. Up, off, over the front of the rim and in. Oliver Welch has 8. And Neosho answers at the other end with another bucket by Landon Austin. In the lane, Oliver Welch. Good look from Fronebarger. And a takeaway by the Tigers. So Oliver Welch into double figures in scoring. He's got 10 points tonight. As the Tigers lead by 22, 45-23. Good night for Oliver Welch. Drew McMillan stops inside the free throw line and is fouled and will shoot 1 and 1. That's the 7th team foul on Neosho. Franklin commits his second personal foul, the 5'8" sophomore, and McMillan shoots 1 and 1 and missed the first one, but Moody with a rebound. Tigers get another chance. Moody hands it off to McMillan, who steps back and misses the 3, left it short, and a rebound to Neosho. Down the lane goes Austin, and he's fouled on the way in by Devin McMillan. Nope, Askew commits the foul. That's 3 personal fouls on Askew. Is off the mark. Brody with the board. Takes it into the lane, and then Devin McMillan reaches in and ties him up, and the ball goes back to Republic. Good play by Devin McMillan. Askew thought about a 3, instead throws it to Moody, and then to Neff on the far sideline, down in low to Moody, and Moody knocked it away, but it goes back to Neff. Spin move by Drew McMillan, who throws it to Askew, underhanded pass to Moody, who gets hammered and finishes, and another chance for a 3-point play by Moody. Watch this pass from Askew to Moody. Barely even held on to it, just kind of changed the direction of the pass as it came from Drew McMillan. Great assist by Askew and a great finish by Moody. Moody has 11 points now. Young at the free throw line, banged it in, or rather Austin. 6 points in the quarter and 15 in the game for Landon Austin. 4:10 left to go and a timeout. So we'll take one as well. 48-25 is the score, and we'll be back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
It's easier than ever to get your Rocco's Pizza fix. Place your order on their website at roccositaliankitchen.net or call them with one tap inside the Republic Tiger Sports mobile app. And don't forget dessert, because Rocco's is serving homemade ice cream prepared right on site. Rocco's Italian Kitchen. Pizza, pasta, perfection.
For more than 30 years, Yoakum Automotive's been the hometown auto repair shop you can trust. And with their new digital vehicle inspections, their mechanics will show you exactly what's wrong with your car and let you sign off before the repairs are made. Ask about their shuttle service and loaner vehicles when scheduling your appointment online at yoakumautomotive.com. Elliott Robinson and Company LLP, certified public accountants, is Republic's local full-service accounting firm, serving as your trusted business advisors. And again this year, they're making possible our By the Numbers feature, where we take a look at the stats that catch our eye on the Republic sports scene. ERCPA named to Accounting Today's 2020 Best Accounting Firms to Work For. You can find them in the Wildwood Plaza across from Pinnaker Chevrolet or online at ercpa.com.
Tigers with the ball after that short timeout, a short full timeout. And McMillan feeds Moody, who puts it up and in. Avery Moody with 5 points in the fourth quarter. Shot off the mark, and Askew gets out ahead. He's going to take it all the way in, pulls up, and floats it in. Stopped short of charging. And a nice finish by Alante Askew. Austin up and in. Askew commits his fourth foul. Moody checks out, but not before he scores 13 points. So big night for Moody. Austin made both free throws, and then a foul at the other end. Parks commits the foul. Franklin out, Green in for the Wildcats with 3:07 left to go in the game. Tigers up 52-27 after falling behind 7-0 and not scoring for the first 6 minutes. So I would say if you throw out those first 6 minutes, Tim Brown's got to be happy with the night. And one-hander in the lane is no good. Rebound to the Tigers. No-look pass down low to Parks, and it was sniffed out by Brody, who stepped in front and took it away. On the wing, Chase Flynn puts up a three. It's no good. And boy, I don't know how many threes Neosho's missed. Devin McMillan up ahead, double pumped, and it falls off the front of the rim. And now going the other way. Devin McMillan pokes it out, saves it back into Neff. Great hustle by Devin McMillan. This is turning into a track meet here in the last 2 or 3 minutes. Neff baseline, pull up one-hander, no good. Brody with a rebound. Pulls it away, and then we've got a foul on Dalton Parks, who reached in. Devin McMillan falls down, loses his shoe. Drew McMillan, Alante Askew, Carson Neff all check out. Welch, Fronabarger, and Tyson Young check in. And with 2:07 left, I believe the starters are done officially for the Tigers. On the arc, the three is up and good by Michael Day. So Day just checked in, hits the three, and then almost a turnover by the Tigers, but Welch picks it back up. Throws it to Young, or rather to Devin McMillan. McMillan turns around, hands it to Fronabarger, who is hacked on his way up by Marcus Duncan. And Fronabarger will go to the line and shoot a couple of free throws with 1:32 remaining.
Frauenberger has 2 points. Now 3. Second one fell off the front of the rim, but Tyson Young gets the rebound, kicks it to Devin McMillan, who makes the 3. So McMillan has 5 now. And a foul at the other end on Devin McMillan, I believe. Jared Seiler checks in for Landon Wernicke for the Wildcats. Free throws now for Michael Day. Makes the first one. Five points for Michael Day. And down at the other end, Welch with the layup. Oliver Welch with 6 points in the fourth quarter. Very balanced attack for the Tigers. 13 for Moody. 12 now for Welch, and he takes the ball away. Just rose up and took the ball out of the air. Throws it to Frauenberger on the arc. He bounces it down to Welch, turn around, nobody there guarding him, and says, well, I'll take the layup. 8 points for Welch, in addition to great defensive work for Oliver. And he's up to 14 points. He leads the team in scoring tonight. And always a defensive stopper. Day is going to hit another 3. So Michael Day, the 5'9" sophomore, has 8 points here in the fourth quarter. And that is going to do it. Time is going to expire, and the Tigers win it. Final score is 60-35. We're going to take a break and be back with individual scoring and more after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
Any day's a great day to send flowers. Heaven Sent Flowers and Gifts has been your local florist in Republic since 1987, offering free local delivery. Call them at 732-1334 or go online to heavenssentflowers.com.
Hey now, Cracker Jack Shack.
Cracker Jack Shack has got your back with custom apparel for your club, organization, or business. And they take screen printing to the next level with amazing new software that lets you track your order online from concept to artwork to the finished product. Link it, see it, click it, get it. Only at the Shack.
Always on time and right on track. Cracker Jack Shack, we got your back. Cracker Jack Shack.
Destiny Church is a proud sponsor of Republic Tiger Sports, and they would love to have you join them in person at 526 East Harrison behind McAllister's, Sunday at 9 a.m. or 10:45. There's also a Wednesday youth service for grades 6 to 12. Doors open at 6. Service begins at 6:30. You can find them on Facebook and Instagram or online at destinychurch.me. Gold Medal Gyms is where Republic athletes build a foundation for future success. Whether it's gymnastics, cheerleading, or tumbling, young athletes learn skills that prepare them to take on virtually any sport they choose. Sign up for your free trial at their gorgeous facility at Highway 60 and Highway M. Gold Medal Gyms, raising the bar for Republic athletics. Hetty Barbecue Company is home to great barbecue, including the famous Pig Nasty Sandwich. They're also home to our Retmo football show every Wednesday night. Go in and check them out or call them for takeout at 732-4BBQ. New York Life agent Michael Weeks is a proud sponsor of Republic Tiger Sports and a supporter of all Republic students on the field and off.
If you have financial questions, call them at 417-831-5230. Thanks to New York Life agent Michael Weeks for his support of Republic Tiger Sports. Back in Republic, where the Tigers win their COC opener, they improve to 12-1, and they're 1-0 in the COC with a 60-35 win over the Neosho Wildcats. They fell behind early, gave up the first 7 points of the game, and trailed 9-6 at the end of the first quarter. Stormed back in the second quarter, outscored Neosho 19-6, and they led 25-15 at halftime. Then in the third quarter, they outscored Neosho 16-4 to grab a 41-19 lead going into the fourth. It was 19-16 in favor of Republic in the fourth quarter, and that accounts for the final score of 60-35. 17 points for Landon Austin, led all scorers. Michael Day of Neosho had 8 points off the bench, all in the fourth quarter. 7 points for Chase Flynn, 2 for Dalton Brody, 1 for Isaiah Green. Balanced attack for the Tigers. 3 players in double figures, 13 for Avery Moody, 14 for Oliver Welch led the team, 13 for Moody, 11 for Drew McMillan, 9 for Alante Askew, 5 for Devin McMillan, 3 for Will Fronebarger, 3 for Carson Neff, and 2 for Tyson Young. Tigers win it 60-35. We're going to take one more break and be back to wrap up our broadcast and to announce our player of the game after this timeout on Republic Tiger Sports. Here's a touchdown for your family budget. Combine your home and auto insurance and save money with State Farm agent Sarah Rader. Find her online at sarahrader.com. Vision Health Eye Center. Outstanding eye care, exceptional eyewear. From glasses, prescriptions, and contact lens fittings to emergency eye care, they help your family see, feel, and look better than they ever have before. Check them out online at visionhealtheyecenter.com. Super Clean Car Wash is Republic's newest and best car wash, conveniently located right on Highway 60. And with their monthly memberships, it's easier than ever to keep your car clean with a quick stop on your way home from work. Super Clean Car Wash on Highway 60 in Republic. Teamwear Solutions is not only your source for official Tiger apparel, but they're also a partner for your group's fundraising needs. Business apparel, bleacher apparel, and on-field apparel. They've got you covered. Find them online at teamwearsolutions.com. Back in Republic, Tigers win it 60-35. And there were a lot of candidates for player of the game, but we're going to give it to Oliver Welch. He led the team in scoring with 14 points, and of course always a defensive stopper. So Oliver Welch with 14 points is our far better plumbing player of the game. As the Tigers win it 60-35, they are now 12-1 overall, 1-0 in the conference. Neosho falls to 8-6 and 0-1. Lady Tigers in action Thursday night against Carl Junction. We'll have that one for you live. And then on Friday, the Tigers are right here against Carl Junction. We'll carry that one live as well on Friday night. Once again, the final here tonight. Tigers 60, Wildcats 35. Thanks for watching Tiger basketball on Republic Tiger Sports. So long